What's happening, good people? It's me, it's the K to the C and B. I just had to do that. World's greatest weight loss expert is Crooks. Look, I noticed on the page yesterday I had, and this is for everybody, okay? I noticed yesterday I had asked the question. I had asked the question last night. I said, what are some of the things that's stopping you from becoming the better you? What's stopping you? What's hindering you from being the person you were destined to be? The answer that came up the most is fear and failure. Fear and failure. Let's start with fear. First of all, what are you afraid of? You can't be afraid of winning, because if you always concentrating on the loss and on the fail, you will never win. I mean, never. Not one time. And also let's go back. Let's go back. Let's look at all of the times you have failed in your life. Let's do it. This is your life. Let's start from when you were a child. You were a child and you would always, Mom, can I go to the store? Can you take me over to Susan's house? Can I go play with it? And your mama said no. Question. First of all, did you die? No. And this is the most important question. Did you stop asking? No. Because every time somebody had something, you still kept asking. As a child, you kept asking. But as an adult, you don't ask no more. All it takes is one no, and you cancel it. To where when you were a child and somebody told you no, you kept asking and asking and asking and asking until you got what you wanted eventually, because you wore somebody's nerves down. But as an adult, all somebody got to do is tell you no one time and it's over with. It's done. You done packed it in, packed it up, and you done gone, and now you pouting. You pouted as a child, and you continued on asking as a child. But as a man and as a woman, they tell you no now, you stop. You shut down. You stop asking. It can't be that simple. You can't. I always remember, faith and fear can't live in the same place at the same time. That's kind of like me being happy and sad at the same time. You just can't do it at the same time. You just can't do it. See, that's when your faith has to step in and say, I've been told no before. I didn't die when I failed, or when somebody told me no, or when somebody denied me. You got to go back to that as a point of reference and think of all the times you have failed, not in private, but in public. When you have failed in public, with eyes all over you, and somebody dismissed you, disrespected you in public, you did not die. When you lost that ball game, you didn't die. When you got divorced and your name was in the paper, you did not die. When you didn't get accepted into that school, that university that you wanted to get in, that you had always wanted to go to, you did not die. Sometimes you have to use your past failures as a point of reference, and which goes back to my next point. Your failures will lead you to your success. See, I wish they would have taught a course on that in school, because that's the true statement. The more you fail, the closer you get to your success. The more no's you get, eventually you'll get your yes. But if you stop, see, it's kind of like this. A lot of times we don't know how close we are. That's why the good book always says, lean not on your own understanding. And how do you lean on your understanding? You lean on your sight. If I can't see it, it ain't happening. See, that's why your faith has to kick in, because your goal could be this close. Just like these flowers, these fake flowers. Just like these flowers here. It's kind of like this. And I give you a perfect case in point. Let's pretend I can't see this, but this is my goal. And I'm working toward this right here. I'm working toward this. And meanwhile, I can't see it. So now I'm getting discouraged because I can't see it. It's right here. It's this close to me, but I can't see it. Dang, I can't wait for my blessing to come. Why everybody always getting blessed but me? Dang, I've been working hard. I've been a good steward of stuff God has given me. Dang, when my stuff coming? And it's right there. It's that close. You over there complaining, and it's that close. You can't see it. But again, that's when your faith has to kick in. It's that close. Everything you've always wanted, from having that child, to having that family, to having that car, to starting that business, to having money in the bank the way you ain't even got to worry about it, is that close. But you can't see it. And that's half your problem. Stop leaning on your two eyes. Your eyes and your ears will fail you. And that little voice on the inside that's always reminding you of your past failures, of how you're not worth it, and how you don't have an education in this area, and keeps reminding you of how many times you've tried the weight loss thing and failed, and don't tell nobody you're doing it because you don't want ridicule and you don't want people talking bad about you, and you don't feel like hearing that, and girl, why you tried that? You don't know this man type stuff. You gotta ignore those voices. Those negative voices on the inside of your head is meant to deter and distract you. And as I always tell the people, the devil can't destroy you, but the devil can delay you. And that's what those little negative voices on the inside of your head is. That's always reminding you of past stuff that you failed at. That's what that is. Don't give into that, please. Again, don't go by what you can't see. Again, that's your faith. Exercise your faith and exercise that voice and those voices, those negative. But learn how to silence those negative voices that stop you from getting what you're supposed to have. Again, stop being fearful. Be faithful. That's what I'm trying to tell you today. Stop being fearful and start being faithful. You can do it. Again, you are destined to win. All you have to do is do. Again, stop not asking. Stop being quick to quit. Don't get your stuff. Again, when you were a child, you kept asking until you got it. But as an adult, you shut down when somebody give you a little bit of resistance. Don't be that person anymore. Fight for what you want, especially if it's worth it. Get what's yours. Stop being scared. Go after what you want. Again, you deserve it. Be good. I'm gone. Bye.